Hello everybody, I'm KJ and I'm here to do the Summer Vacation Authortube Tag. Yeah, it's September. Thanks to Rayleigh Bradshaw for tagging me, I really appreciate it. And thank you to Katie Wilson for creating the tag. I will link both their videos down below. Please check them out if you haven't already and subscribe to their channels. Yeah. Alright, so yes, it is September. I tried to film this once before. It was bad. So here I am again. You know, I was already late to this anyway, like it was the end of August, and my only excuse is that I'm late to everything and that I do things at my own pace, and really that I live in California and that it's still summer weather. It's still summer. It's September. It's gonna be summer until November. Okay, let's be real about this. I get to pretend that it's summer, just like I get to pretend that I give my characters summer vacation. Okay, so I'm not gonna feel that bad about it. All right, we're gonna jump right in. Okay, this tag is basically posing questions for your characters, for your work in progress, about summer vacation, types of summer vacation that they might have, who would fit into it. So this is fun because my current whip is a young adult contemporary fantasy, so you would think that perhaps it might fit for summer vacation, but I have written it so that my characters go to a boarding school year-round and that they don't get summer vacation. They do get breaks. The school does fun stuff for them on campus. Like, don't feel too bad for them. Alright, I'm mean to them, but like, they just don't get like a real summer vacation, okay? They just get to pretend, okay? So in reality, they all get like staycations, but we're gonna have fun pretending. Okay, so the gist of my whip is that it's teenagers with psychic abilities and a government-ish agency that takes advantage of them, manipulates them into tracking down and hunting demonic entities. That's the gist of the first book. That's why, yeah, no breaks for them. So my three main characters are Emily, her brother Paul, and Kane. And then I have a bunch of secondary characters, and they are all about 17 or 18 in like their last year of high school for the American school system, getting ready to graduate, to go to college, or just do whatever, become adulting. Fun stuff. Half of them are already like adults. Hi dog. Where was I before my dog? The three main characters. Emily is a piece of work. She's stubborn, temperamental, has issues with authority. She's fun to be around. She's sarcastic. Her brother Paul is a cinnamon roll. He's extremely empathic. He has synesthesia, so his senses are often triggered by one another and they overlap with his empathy. So how his emotions are triggered and how he perceives his and others' emotions is all interrelated with his synesthesia. So he's fun to write because his descriptions are out there. And Kane is one of the agents, so he's a tired boy who just wants to take a nap, and I won't let him. He's got no sense of humor, and Emily just likes to poke fun at him for that. So Emily and Kane are very much alike, so they're like two ends of a magnet, and at times they're like fine, and at the other times they're just repellent of each other. Interesting dynamics in this book. So all the secondary characters are mostly going to be who I'm basing these questions on. Okay, so now that we're familiar with at least the main characters, I guess, sort of. There's not a lot I can tell you about them because I don't even know how to describe my characters half the time. Okay, so let's just pretend that I do. Okay, so let's just get into these questions and figure it out along the way. Okay, so question one. who has a staycation? For that, I would say it is a twofold answer, because I would say Judy, who is Emily's best friend from back home. Before Emily went to school, their summer plans were to have a staycation. They would have been around the neighborhood pool hopping from kids in school and just having the staycation wherever they could. And Judy knew where all the pools and the parties and all of the fun stuff was. Emily, not so much. She just went along with it. Like, that was just Judy's main area. Like, she knew where all the fun stuff was going to be, and she was planning their vacations, basically. At the school, I guess I would say that's Nicole and Chloe, who are two of Paul's suite mates. Nicole and Chloe are best friends, and they are just pros at making the best of being on campus. Like, they do get to go out into town sometimes, but they really actually enjoy being on campus. Like, there are activities to do there, so they make the best of being on campus, participating in the activities and being involved with the dorm activities, and just all the, like, creating fun stuff to do to make themselves preoccupied. And the book actually takes place in summer, so like you get to see some of the fun stuff that they actually like come up with to do. Like, they'll be like, let's go have a barbecue, and they will go convince one of the teachers to barbecue for them. So they're good at it. Like, they are the staycation pros. Okay, yeah. So I'm not giving too much information about these secondary characters, because that would be a lot. Like, it's a large cast already. Hopefully this tells you a little bit about them, just personality wise, hopefully, because otherwise it would just be way too much, I think. All right, question 2. Who travels somewhere exotic and where? So obviously no one really gets to travel in these books, but if they got the opportunity to, I think that would be Dawn, one of Emily's suite mates. Dawn would bring along Will, her boyfriend, because they're one of those couples that just, they do everything together. So they would probably be like traveling together, and Dawn would try to hit up all of the beaches that she could, and Will would like to see all of the nice old buildings and walk around in the old towns and just like soak up culture and just all the old history. And he would drag Dawn to museums and stuff, and she would drag him to beaches and parties. That's the type of couple they are. Like, you think they're diametrically opposed, but they work somehow, and I love that about them. Like, they're cute, and they would travel and go someplace and just they would just go jet setting everywhere that they could, probably. Question 3. Who visits family again? That's such an interesting question, because most of the characters in this book don't have great family relationships. That's the primary reason why most of them are boarders at this school. So before a lot of stuff happened, that would have been Chris, who is one of Kane's suite mates. He is disabled. He is in a wheelchair. Every year, he and his family would go down to Mexico and visit other sides of his family. It doesn't really happen now, but that used to be a big thing. And I think Chris probably misses that part of his life, but his summer vacations used to involve that. And now his family is kind of, you know, his schoolmates here, so kind of a downer. A lot of these characters are downer characters. I write a lot of found families and just friendship chosen families. Like, that is a big thing for me. So Question 4, who has a summer fling? That would be Kane's other sweet mate, Todd, who is a chronic flirt. Like, he just loves to flirt. He loves sweet, simple relationships. So I would have to say Todd. He would be the most likely to just be in a short, simple fling for summer and just be like, yeah, that was my summer relationship. Question 5, who has the worst summer and why? That's such a bad question, because that would have to be Andrew, who as of yet doesn't, like, he's not roomed with any of the main characters or any of the secondary characters. Like, he's kind of tertiary, but so far he's having like the worst life, so he would be having the worst summer too. Like, that, his luck wouldn't, it's just, yeah, it would be Andrew. He is autistic, and he's got a rough time. I'm just gonna leave it at that, just because I can't even explain to you guys why he's having a bad life in summer, okay? Just Question 6, who spends too long outside, burns, and looks like a lobster? That would be Juliet, one of Emily's other sweet mates, because she's pale, fair-skinned, freckled, and really it doesn't matter how long she spends outside or how much sunscreen she puts on, she burns. So yeah, she burns. My camera battery is flashing at me, and that's really annoying because I'd like to take my time answering these questions. Question 7, who spends all summer reading? That would be Paul and his roommate Vincent. They are bookish people by nature, and Vincent also loves to listen to music, but the two of them together are very bookish, and they spend a lot of time reading. They can just be reading together in the same room, and it's just, I love their quiet nature of that together. Like, they can just spend all summer reading, enjoying each other's company and each other's bookish opinions too, swapping books and swapping book opinions. Like, yeah, start their own book club. Yep, that's them. Question 8, who doesn't take a vacation at all? Kane, what? Yeah, the one that I won't let take a nap. Yeah, that Kane. And by extension, Emily, because he's gonna drag her around with him. She will probably force him to take a break at some point, but he's got work to do, so Kane. And now Emily. She probably regrets ever meeting him. But he's softening a little having met her, and she's like, you gotta take a nap at some point. Like, you can't just go on no sleep forever. So Kane's a workaholic, or he just doesn't do it on purpose. He just, it's in his nature to just go and just not sleep. He's just a tired boy. My camera died in the middle of filming this. Question 9, who would party like it was spring break every week? That would be Sam, Bill, and Tom, the twins, the last of Emily's sweet mates. So they are just the rambunctious troublemakers of the group, of the school. Yeah, of the school, really. Emily's not really sure what to do with them, but she gets dragged into their messes anyway. They are the perpetual detention attenders. They're gonna be the ones who would be partying and making a mess of everything. And just, yeah, they would be having fun. Sam is non-binary and Chloe's sibling, so while Chloe is okay with like the staycations, Sam like falls into that, but likes to party instead and just make a mess of everything. Just constant rule breaking. Like, where Emily has problems with authority, Sam just dials that up to 11, and Bill and Tom are right there, just right there. They're pretty much spring breaking all year round, if I'm gonna be honest. Not just during their pretend summer vacation. They're doing it every week, every day, every week. Spring break, every day, every week. Like, that's why they're constantly in detention, because why not? There are those people that they're just like, they're gonna make the most of life and just, they're gonna do what they're gonna do regardless of the rules, I guess. Like, they're gonna have fun. Spring break, year round. I honestly love them so much. Like, they're my favorite. And just Bill and Tom get into the weirdest arguments. They get into arguments over pickles. They're weird. These three are like my weirdos. My hard partying, rule breaking weirdos, and I love them. I love them so much. Question 10 is to tag some Authortubers. But I feel bad tagging anybody because it's kind of not summer vacation anymore. It's September. So I don't want to put pressure on anybody to do this tag if you don't want to. So basically, if you're watching this and you want to do this tag, feel free to do this tag. Like, have fun with it. Yes, have fun. If you want to do this tag so that we can learn more about you, your characters, then yes, please do it. Have fun. Let us learn more about your characters. I would love that, because I think that we on Authortube should talk more about our characters and have fun talking about them. We don't, for some reason. Like, they're our characters, they're our children, like, let's talk about them more. So yes, this is, I'm not gonna tag anybody, but just let me know if you do this tag in September, or, you know, whenever. Or just mark your calendars for next summer and do this tag. That's okay too. Alright, this was the Summer Vacation Authortube Tag. Thank you to Rayleigh Bradshaw for tagging me once again, and Katie Wilson for creating this tag. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had fun learning some stuff about my characters in my current whip, and my main characters, and my large cast of secondary characters. I know there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I know. But they're fun, and I love writing them. I love all of them. They're so much fun. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you liked it. If you liked hearing about my characters, my weird characters. Yeah. Comment down below if you have an idea of what your characters would be doing for summer vacation, or if you have anything to comment about my weirdo characters. Yeah, comment down below. Otherwise, you know, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.